Hey there, everyone. It's Dr. Lee, and I am super excited because we're getting ready to start a new year, 2019. But before we do, I wanted to share with you one easy thing you should be doing in your business to see business from Facebook. Now, I get it. Some of us, we are over Facebook. And if you haven't read my article where I talk about, is it time to tell Facebook to pack its bags, check it out. What I talk about in that article, and it's free, of course, I'll link it below in the description box below. But what I talk about is the fact that in 2018, Facebook has been sued by HUD over fair housing violations. It's had a lot of privacy issues and concerns. There's been so much going on with Facebook that a lot of people have started to jump ship, abandon it. And I get it. Some realtors and real estate professionals and business owners might say, well, I don't really care about that and all the issues it's had. I still want to use it. But I talk about 3 things that you absolutely need to look at and consider as we get into 2019, because you don't want to go into something blindly and miss out on an opportunity to grow your business. So check out that. I'll put the link below. But let's get into what's the one easy thing for those of you that are going to stay on Facebook. What's the one easy thing you should be doing? Well, it's not new, but only 1% of businesses use it. So I want you to become a 1%er in 2019. Only 1% of businesses use this. I've been talking about this for a couple of years. I've got more videos that go more in depth. Today's going to be a quick, short video. I will link below to those other videos if you want to check out more of the how-to to set this thing up. But on the screen right now, I'm going to scroll down. Notice here, it's got the trends from 2018. And let's scroll all the way to this section on Facebook Messenger trends. Let me read this to you. So Facebook Messenger chatbots receive 80% better engagement than other channels such as email. That's a big deal, guys. For those of you that have had a business longer than 1 or 2 years, you know how challenging it is to follow up with people, to get in front of them and to keep them interested. You know that. You know that you can send an email out and it may only be opened by 30% of your database, 30%. And for some people, they're at 10%, 5%, 1%. But here, notice again, Facebook Messenger chatbots allow about 80% better engagement. We should be using Messenger chatbots. Now, for those of you who haven't heard me talk about this over the last 2 years, I'm going to show you really quickly before I go out to celebrate the new year how it works. But then again, I will link below to the other videos I have on chatbots so you can check it out. Let me mention a couple of other things that this article on the trends from Facebook regarding 2018, what else it says. It says paid Facebook Messenger chatbot ads deliver about 50 times the return on investment of other paid content. So for those of you that may be boosting a post or doing other things to get in front of people that you're spending your ad dollars on, look how effective this is. Then the next thing notice is that the average open rate for messages on Facebook Messenger is between 50 and 80%. Wow. So again, it's blowing email marketing out the water. Not that you should stop email marketing, not that you should stop postcards, but we absolutely need a marketing mix that has more than one thing. You know, what they always say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And that's true for marketing and growing your business. We don't want to focus only on one way to grow our business, but my gosh, everybody, Facebook Messenger should truly be a part of your strategy. And the best way to do it is through automation using a chat bot. You know, many of you, if you've been in my classes or you've watched my other videos, you know I believe in setting it and forgetting it. We cannot spend 8 hours a day just on social media. We can't. We've got to work with our clients. We've got to show homes, or maybe you're on the listing side, but whatever it is, you don't have only 8 hours to work on social media. So what do we need to fill in the gap? We've got to automate. Now, I am not saying we automate relationships. You can't automate relationships, but you can automate some pieces of social media to make your life easier and your business continue to grow even when you're not hands-on or as hands-on as you want to be. The next stat here is the average click rate is 20%. So again, you're sending out things of value to people and the click rate is 20%. That's much higher than we see with other forms. Also, as I've already mentioned, less than 1% of businesses are using Facebook Messenger automation, including Chatfuel and chatbots and so forth. So let's get to this thing. Let me show you my favorite one. Again, I've got other videos on this. This will not be a long drawn out tutorial, but notice here I am on chatfuel.com. You see my cursor at the top there, chatfuel.com. You can use chatfuel.com for free. This is not the only bot out there. You can even set up your automation directly in Facebook, but this is more robust for it to be free. I have found that this is probably one of the most robust chat bots for Facebook Messenger that we as real estate professionals and other small business owners can use for free. Here is a quick example. Okay, gang, so the point of having a chat bot in Messenger is for those people that prefer to text. So that means they're going to shoot you a message. They don't want to pick up the phone. They may not even feel like sending an email, but they're on Facebook, they use Facebook, and they want to text you. And we know there are people that I call texters. These are the people who you may call them and they respond with a text. You cannot get them to pick up a phone quickly. That's not what they want to do. They prefer to text. So let's cater to them. Let's help them connect with us more easily in our business. So here's an example. If someone reaches out to you specifically about real estate, but you can use this no matter what your business may be, but I want to give this example from a real estate example. I give two options and I customize this message. You can customize this. So I have here, if you want real estate guidance, then you're in the right place. Click the button below that suits your fancy. I gave them two options. Maybe you have people that want to buy real estate or sell real estate, or perhaps you have people that are interested in commercial real estate. Or perhaps you have people interested in renting real estate. You know your business, so you can customize this to meet your target market. But for example's sake, let's click on buying real estate. Let's assume this person that has reached out to me at 2 a.m. when I'm asleep and not available comes to Facebook, they hop on Messenger, they reach out to me, and they do want to buy a home. So when they click this option, they get several things off the bat. First, they can see, as an example, all of your listings. So if you are currently a listing agent or you're on a team, or even from your office, it doesn't have to be your actual listing. It could be from your office. You can share properties that they may be interested. So this is a scrolling carousel. You can have a carousel of as many properties as you want. Then from here, I give them several options. Let's look at a couple of these. The first option I give them is, what can I afford? They click, what can I afford? They are instantly taken to my preferred lender's online application. So now they can get pre-approved instantly. They don't have to wait until 8 a.m. when I'm up and at the desk and working because it's 2 a.m. They can do it now. That's amazing. You get to skip a lot of steps. And this is a great way for people that reach out to you to stay connected to you. The next thing I have here as an option is what I call, here's what I want. And again, you can label it whatever you want. It's customizable. But the key of this is the moneymaker. This is what I call the moneymaker of chatbot. Why? Because as I've already said, people that are texting you through Messenger, these are texters. These are people that prefer to text for whatever reason. And it's okay. We don't need to shame them into picking up the phone or sending an email. Let them be themselves. So with this, here's what I want allows you to get all the information you have ever wanted from a prospect. So again, think about if you're working with renters or commercial or investors, or in this example, buyers. For many of us that work with buyers, we literally have over 20 questions that we ask them and we want to know from them, including things such as how many bedrooms, how many baths, how many floors, do you want a basement, do you want a yard, do you want to be in a condo? All those questions that we normally have to ask, and it can take a while to get from the person, especially if we wait until we can meet them in person, we can now get instantly. And here's the thing, I've had many agents use this, love it. Why? Because if someone is sending them a message on Messenger, again, they're a texter. So this is what they enjoy. We have found that no person has said, hey, I'm tired of texting you my answers. No, because this is what they like to do. So again, for the sake of example, here's what I wrote. What area of town do you like? So they can say, I want to be in Midtown, boom, or downtown or wherever. How many bedrooms would be ideal? Let's go with 3. How many bathrooms would you like? So you see what I mean? So there is now a conversation that whether it's 2 a.m. and you're asleep, or you're at the closing table, or you're showing a property, or you are in a CE class, whatever it may be, now you can stay in touch with people, you can engage with people, and ultimately grow your business. So for those of you who have not gotten into this, because only 1% of the people, business owners, are using it, I want to encourage you. This needs to be a part of your 2019 strategy. Stop